All right. How are you guys doing? So I wasn't gonna come on live tonight, and somebody sent me this video by this guy Shannon Ryan, which apparently he knows Leila, and he has an interesting story. I only watched 2 minutes because I was like, I listened to 2 minutes and I was like, oh hell no, we got to watch this together. I was like, we got to watch this together. Hey Tanisha, Tammy, SK, how you doing, Gene? Good to see you. Rebecca, Kels, Cracker, Karen, Lawrence. Hey. Is it weird? We're gonna find out because Tammy, thank you for sending me the link. You're the one that sent me the link. Shout out to you. Appreciate that. And then Grace, thank you for sharing the stream on Facebook. Appreciate that because YouTube's on some funny ish. And also make sure you guys follow me on Facebook because I don't know what's going on with YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, turn on all notifications. But so let's get into it. We're going to be watching what he has to say. This is the woman that went missing. If you missed the video earlier, you can watch it after this live stream. But basically, just to give you a quick synopsis, is she's from Georgia. Well, she's from Alabama, but she was living in Georgia at the time. And she, out of nowhere, appears here in Florida. And the reason they found out is because the child was found wandering the streets from the 24-hour Walmart that's like less than 10 minutes away. Child's just walking the streets, dirty Pampers, a t-shirt. Crazy. Like anybody could have snatched that kid. Thank you, Grace. Thank you for sharing the stream. Appreciate that. So the car is found in the 24-hour Walmart, and the family in Alabama saw that, and they came here to try to get custody. The kid was put in CPS. The biological father stepped up, and he's trying to get custody. And I'm out of breath because I was doing push-ups and stuff. My bad. Trying to catch my breath. But so the biological father, he's trying to get custody. They're going to need a paternity test. And then in the video that I did that we were talking about, and you guys can hear me clearly too. Audio is okay. Everything's good. No lag. We talked about a little bit of an interesting history. There was this report, something about a family member she was living with, because the report was saying that she was staying with like a family member. Then they had a disagreement, an argument. So she went and stayed at a friend's house. And I guess that's where she was staying at. But that family member or some family member reported that she was smoking or on crack or something like that. And I watched like 2 minutes of what he had to say, and his video is 50 minutes. So I don't know what he's going to say. But he mentions about one night when this woman pulls up to his house, like at 2 a.m. We're going to check it out. We're going to see it. Hey, Jen, thank you for joining. Let's see. And I think what happened was, I don't know what this guy said previously, because he's claiming to be the last one to have seen her. I don't know. Let's just watch it.
For day outside, enjoying the day after Lion Gates 9, so I'm born, birth into existence. Today, I want to talk about...
Oh, by the way, you can follow him on Facebook. He made the video. Shannon Ryan. He has a bunch of different things there. You can follow him, see the video for yourself or his page or whatever he does.
About Leila Cavett, or Cavett, who she is and what my connection is to her. You know, Leila's missing right now. And I just want to say this. Why is it the only connection that you made between me and Leila Cavett is the one that I posted? You know, I see some people show up on my post and says real ignorant ass shit. Real ignorant ass shit. Yeah. Some of the same individuals that I've been helping for the last 5 or 6 years. Why is it you have a missing girl or a missing woman, and the last person that's seen her, which is me, who talked to the police, you ain't heard nothing about me? The police ain't flashed my name across the newspaper. They haven't put me on TV.
And this is the first time that I've heard of him. I didn't know anything about him until tonight when Tammy sent me the link. And when I did the video, I look at multiple articles. I don't just pull up one article and okay, that's it. I pull up like 5, 6, 7. I compare. I put notes. I have a whole thing of notes. Put them together, and then I do it chronologically to try to make sense because I'm horrible at putting stories together. And I didn't hear one thing about this guy till tonight.
They haven't put out a warrant for my arrest, but some of you motherfuckers want to show up on my post and say some of the most ignorant things. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Because you'll end up making yourself look even more foolish toward the end. We have a missing woman. And I gave the police everything that I know. Everything. But here it is. And this y'all first time hearing of this. Or hearing of my connection to it. Why did I post that? Because I posted the pictures. I put the material up. Because I wanted to draw attention to the fact of what is actually going on. You know, people have begun to say, he's guilty. I'm guilty. Why am I guilty? And let me remind you, I put the information up there. You ain't heard shit about me. I posted it. He's guilty. Why? He has felonies. He did things in the past. Yeah, I did some burglary when I was younger. And, I sold drugs when I was younger. And, I went to prison too.
Is this guy here in Florida or is he in like Georgia? Do you guys know where he's at? I forgot when I looked at his profile. Does it say here? I don't want to lose track of where we're at, but I'm just curious.
I went to prison too. See, that was the dirt that I grew up out of. That made me the God that I am today. So now, individuals love to try to hold you to a past frequency. You mean I can't change? I can't be transformed? I can't be renewed? Oh yeah, you can do all those things. Yeah, but then the minute something goes wrong, then you go back and say, this is who the fuck he is. Look at what he used to do. He's a criminal, so he had to have something to do with it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Your vote of confidence. Because I'm a black man, right? And I'm a criminal. And I was the last one to see the girl. So,
to be fair, you just said you were a criminal. But I know what he's saying. He's talking about now, like current time.
Automatically, I got something to do with it. Thank you, America. Prove my point. Never mind what I've been doing for the last 6 years of my life since I've been out of prison. Never mind the time, the energy, and the effort that I've dedicated to helping people, healing people. How many of y'all have I talked to personally one-on-one, cried with you? Yeah, he's a criminal.
So what? Anybody in the chat know what happened? Did people attack them or something? I mean, to be fair, I could understand like this. Let's say you go to jail or prison and you come out, that stuff hangs with you forever. Like there's no getting out of that. People hold it over you forever. Once people know anything about your history, these people are forever going to hold on to it and bring it up every time. I can understand that. But what happened that he was attacked? Was it because there was something else? Or is just his connection to it?
Well, he did it. Yeah, but now, you can't hold me to a past frequency. I am who I am standing in front of you. Here we are. And Leila Cavett or Cavett is missing. Well, let me tell you about my connection to Leila Cavett.
That's what I want to know. Let's hear it.
I said it was about a year ago. It was almost a year ago. It might be a little bit over a year. I'm living in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, me and my apprentice, Tiffany Jackson, and her son, Cadence. And we're staying in the 3-bedroom house. I'll say it's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And there's a thunderstorm, tornado, something going on because the weather's real bad. And I'm getting ready to go to sleep. And I say, I got a knock at the door about 2 a.m. Boom, 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 boom. Don't nobody knock on my door. So now Miss Sanders answers the door. She goes outside. And then she comes back. She said, there's some girl standing out on our porch and with a little baby. And they're wet and they're dirty. And she's saying that her car broke down. I said, okay, babe, I'll go out there and talk to her. So now I go outside and I'm sitting up here and I'm talking to this girl. And now here's this girl with these itty bitty shorts on. and this little bitty shirt on, and she's covered in dirt and filth, and she's wet, and she's pushing this buggy. And in this buggy is a whole bunch of junk, and it's dirty, and it's filthy, and it's wet, and there's a little baby in the buggy. And here they are, they're walking down a country ass road in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, pushing a buggy in a thunderstorm, wet, dirty. And she tell me that her car broke down. Girl, you ain't just got out in the car looking like that. She tell me she needs to use my phone. She needs to call. She's from, I think, Jasper. I need to go to Jasper. I'll take you there in the morning if I had to, and I'm going to let you make some phone call. So I go in there, and I talk to Tiffany, and we explain it, or I explain it to her. And then, so we're going to let her spend the night, and we'll just figure this out in the morning because it's too late, you know? So, boom, I let her come in.
Spend the night. I guess Tiffany is his woman. Ironically, there's a Tiffany right here. Are you the Tiffany? No, but I was just thinking too, like, I don't know any woman, if I was living with a woman, that would be like, yeah, have her spend the night. What?
I give her a spot in my living room. Boom, here you go. You and your son, y'all can go to sleep right here. Y'all need to take a bath.
See,
bring some more clothes out, whatever you need to do.
See Siren.
So now, when she get up in the morning, her story isn't that her car broke down. Now she's saying, okay, I was living with this girl, and we were living in Tennessee, and we came back down here. I think they went to Jasper, and as it was coming back through, Leila said she went in the store. And when she came back out, the girl had left her and all her baby stuff just out there in the parking lot, and she had been stranded in Muscle Shoals since. So I said, okay, what about your parents? So we just take you to your parents. She said, no, I can't go there. And I was like, well, why? Basically, what it broke down to, she was like, well, they're dysfunctional. And I don't want to take my son to that dysfunctional environment. And then when it really came down to it, I'm like, Leila, what's really the problem? Because usually a person can go home. She's like, listen, when I was younger, we were homeschooled, and my mother and my father molested us. Her words, not mine. And I don't know if it's true, because I know I'm dealing with a liar. But I took her on her word. She didn't want her son in that environment. I go online. I said, well, Leila, right here on your profile, it says you got a sister. She works at Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know if she still works there, but she works at Dunkin' Donuts. Why can't we take you over there? And she was like, I can't go over there because when I went over there, she made me and my son sleep out on the porch. I said, Leila, your own sister, knowing you homeless, made you sleep on the porch with your 1-year-old son. That's what you want me to believe. And she was like, yeah, you know what? I believe it now. After seeing her action, I believe it. See, now, so Tiffany, that next day, took her around to all the homeless shelters in Muscle Shoals.
Wow, they're really going out of the way. By the way, his apprentice, and I'm changing my name. He does. I honestly didn't look anything about him, but I did see somebody say he does teachings. I'm not sure what kind of teaching. She could probably say in the chat some sort of spiritual stuff, I think.
In a couple churches. She came back. She's like,
somebody said, wait until they cuff him, watch him turn into a crying cat. That would be kind of crazy. Can you imagine? Like, nah. Could it?
They don't want her there. They say she's been there. She's disruptive. Oh, she's a runner, and she don't want help. They don't want to deal with her no more. And they telling us, the woman told me personally, or told Tiffany personally, that if you deal with her, this is what you're going to deal with. Cool. You know, people say that they light workers. People say that they help us. People say that they heal us. But now here I am with a woman with a 1-year-old baby. Let's hear about this 1-year-old baby. The baby's 1 year old and he already has rotten teeth in his mouth.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And
oh, Lord. Shelly, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Make sure you drive safe. Just put me in the background. You can listen to my voice, my soothing, creepy voice. So he does light teaching with tarot cards or tarot. I don't even want to. I think that's what he says. Okay. Somebody said he's a witch too. Yeah, online, man, online. I'm not into the cards and all that stuff. I call it the hocus pocus. But
when she got up next morning, she started feeding this baby cookies and candies and Skittles and honey buns, all the shit that she had been stealing. That's what she want to feed the baby for breakfast. I can see why his teeth is right. Leila, here's some breakfast. Here's some food. Here's some vegetables. Feed this to the child. Get this to the child. Oh, he don't want that. He can't. He likes to eat what I eat. This is the mentality that I'm dealing with. Okay. So I tell Leila, I said, Leila, listen. I don't really just want to put you out on the street. I don't want to just put you back out there with this little boy and y'all homeless and you pushing the buggy. I said, I tell you what, you can stay here. I said, you stay here. Let me teach you. I teach you, Terri. I train you. I even help you start off your own business if you want. Whatever you want. But so you ain't got to be out here with you and your son pushing these streets trying to find out where you're going next. Layla decided to stay. I said about 2 weeks into it, a car pull out in my yard, and I go out there, and there's some woman sitting in the car talking about where Layla at. So I go back and holler, Layla, there's some woman out here, and I don't really let people pull up to my house. Who is it? She said, oh, that's the girl that left me. She came back to get me. How long have you been stranded? I said, okay, Layla, you finna go with her? I mean, I don't want to be a burden. I said, Layla, listen. Woo. It's your choice. You can stay and we can continue to grow because you already see what I'm doing, or you can go with her. Layla decided to stay.
I mean, what do you guys Java program for Space Invaders? Oh, that's dope. Do you guys think really that, I mean, is it really, you think he's making all this up? A 40, 50-minute thing? He's probably he might be leaving some information out, but I mean, he said he used to be a dealer. And with the last video I did, there's a correlation with potentially drugs, maybe in the past, maybe he said he's been 6 years. I think he's 6 years teaching or something. So maybe he stopped a long time. Or maybe at the time he wasn't. Not that he would self-incriminate himself anyway with that, right?
And as Layla stayed, I got to observe Layla actions. I got a 1-year-old boy here, and he ain't got no teeth in his mouth. Rotten teeth in his mouth. And this girl sits him up in a car chair at the kitchen table, doesn't strap nothing, not even balance right, and he falls out and hit his head. She takes him outside the next day, and we got a concrete porch slab, and she sits him up in this same goddamn seat. And the boy falls and hit his head on the porch. Then, still not learning her lesson, she sits him back up in the chair to where he falls off the porch. Yeah. She loves her son, but boy, now I understand why she told me child services was trying to take her child from her. Now I see why.
Jesus.
Got rotten teeth, he dirty, he nasty, he's homeless. You dropping him on his head.
Damn.
So now, let's fast forward a little bit. So now, Layla.
I mean, this stuff it's kind of salacious. Maybe kind of is putting it lightly. But, I mean, there could be some link, man. Could be some link. I don't know. I mean, there was some sort of drug connection from the article that I was reading. That she get probably mixed up with the wrong people.
Wants to help put in some money, and I tell her that's unnecessary. But she's used to doing what she do, so she likes to go on dating sites and just meet guys. And then when she meet them, she'll just get in the car with them and go. So I used to say, Layla, just leave your baby here with me if you're gonna get in the car with these guys. And she's like, no, I'm just playing them out their money, and that's why I take my son, because I use them as a dick shield. How am I gonna have sex with you and I got my son with me? So I take my son everywhere I'm going. I said, yeah, Layla, but that dangerous that you get in the car with these guys that you just met online.
That's really interesting that he's saying that, this whole online thing, because in the video when I was doing research about the article, there was rumors going around that she supposedly, I don't know who it came from. I don't know if it was the father or somebody, that supposedly she might have gone and like met somebody online from Craigslist, which to me still was like, but 800-mile drive for that? Like, that doesn't make sense. That's why I thought the drug thing was kind of interesting to put into there too. It just doesn't make sense. Was she held against her will and made to drive 800 miles with a 2-year-old in the car? How do you even drive a 2-year-old in the car for 800 miles? Like, I don't know. I couldn't imagine taking my daughter for 800-mile ride. I mean, unless you're stopping at hotels and that kind of stuff and resting and sightseeing, which I doubt she did.
It's your child. She's grown and they ain't got no control over that. She's grown. Layla used to walk off and go to the store. It's about a mile to the store. And then when she'll come back in a car with some guy that she met at the store that just gave her a ride. Layla, that's dangerous. You shouldn't do that. And don't have them pulling up in my motherfucking yard either. Because I don't play that. This is the mentality of an individual that I was dealing with. 2 months. 2 months until Layla's staying with me. She made contact with some friends from Jasper. The first guy came up there, And I was like, okay, Layla, I ain't gonna, because I don't really let people come to my house. All right, Layla, go ahead and let them come over. So the guy come over, they stay outside, they talk. Then she come back and said, one of my friends finna get ready to come pick me up. He's from Jasper, and we getting ready to go, and I'll be back in 2 or 3 days. I said, okay, Layla, I'll see you in 2 or 3 days. So the next guy pull up, and I don't ever even go outside, and she outside talking to him, boom, boom. I'm in my room. I go to sleep. When I get up, Layla's gone. But not only is Layla gone, a lot of my shit is gone. And she stole my cat. My cat disappeared. Man,
What?
Cool, beautiful cat.
That's the thing too, bro. So the weird shit about this, so she's staying there, living there for free, 2 months. I find that hard to believe. Not only that, there had to be some sort of pay, right? No sex, nothing, just pure love from the heart. Okay, I don't know, but love from the heart. So 2 months staying there for free. According to him, allegedly going out, partying, getting in the car with guys, disappearing for 2-3 days. I don't know.
She stole my cat, y'all. And now here it is. She comes back after 2 days. I don't even say nothing. I let her stay in that house for 2 more days before I even addressed this issue of some of this missing shit. And what I noticed was this girl been sleeping with this cat, playing with this cat every day. Now, this cat could have ran away. It's possible. It's possible my cat just ran away, y'all. But now, here it is, and I got a Mancoon, and you've been playing with him and sleeping with him and everything. And now, for the 2 days that you've been back, you don't even notice he missing or don't even address the issue or ask, where is he? That's how I know you got my cat. And so, now, I address the issue with her. I confront her. We argue. And I tell her she got to get the fuck out. I can't have nobody in my house stealing from me. I can't. I'm giving you too much. Ain't nobody giving me no money. Ain't nobody giving me no government support. Here I am taking care of 2 women and 2 children. Ain't one of them mine. Let's talk about it. Since we light workers, since we help people, well, here I am helping people. Here I am. I just took someone homeless off the street, her and her son, and I gave her a place to stay, and she just stole from me. So you know what? I'm gonna put her back out on the street. So now here we are, and she's crying. Oh, I can't know. I don't know. All that other bullshit, lip service. And I'm looking at her son as I'm getting ready to put her out my goddamn back door because she don't deserve to get put out my front. You can go out my back door. And I look at her son. Why did I look at him?
I was surprised too with the whole thing where like he said that she stole from him and cats lives matter. And then she comes back and he lets it go without addressing her for 2 days. Stealing is one of the biggest like X's for me. Like you're done. You're physically stealing, especially if you're coming to stay in my home. You are done. You're done because you'll do anything after that. You will do anything. You are low. I'm talking about her because we're just going off of his story, but stealing from me. So I couldn't imagine going for 2 days not saying nothing if you know somebody had stolen from you, unless he was trying to like wait and see if she was going to fess up or say something. I don't know.
Because he's crying. This little boy I've been taking care of for almost 2 months now. And my heart break. She found that last little piece of heart that I had and she broke it. And I'm like, Layla, come here. Because you don't have nowhere to go. So why are you stealing from the only person that offered you a place to go, that offered you a job, that offered to teach you, that offered to give you support?
What kind of job?
Ain't trying to have sex with you, ain't trying to manipulate you, ain't trying to get in your panties, ask you for nothing. And you want to steal from me. Here we go. I let her stay. But you know what? I got my own plans right now. So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I got to get her out of the house because she ain't going to continue to take. See, I understand that she's a thief. I've been a thief. I understand that she steals. I steal, so I ain't gonna pass no judgment on her. I just want you to change like I changed. A motherfucker can change, y'all. You can look at a report or you can look at a person's felonies and say, oh, this is who they are. No, that's what's on paper. I'm in the present. I tried to bring her to the present and not her past. Here we are. And I decided to manifest Layla a car.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
And so now
he manifested a car. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't do too well with the I don't know, the whole manifestation talk and all that stuff, man. How did you manifest this car? So the reason he made this video, I believe, is that supposedly he put out that he knows this woman. Well, he was the last person to see her, Leila. So I guess he got a bunch of hate. I haven't seen it yet. I should probably go back and look and see if I can find the original post. I think he definitely knows her. This is just not. I don't think this is all just concocted. But it's probably a mix. You know, he probably left out details. Maybe he's animating it a little bit. I don't know. But I mean,
I think it took like a week or two. It didn't take much longer. I don't think she stayed with me much longer after that. Maybe it was a month. Maybe it was a month. And we manifested her car. The first time Leila leaves my house. Here you go again. Here you go. Second time she leaves my house. In her car. So much stuff turned up missing. Oils. Birds. Eggs. Stones. Crystals. About this size.
Wait. Did he say the second time he manifested a car or something? What is it? I gotta pay attention.
The first time Leila leaves my house. Here you go again. Here you go. Second time she leaves my house. In her car. So much stuff turned up missing. Oils. Birds. Eggs. Stones. Crystals. About this size. About 50, 60 of them. They just gone all of a sudden. Oh, so I'm mad. We exchanged all kind of texts back and forth. I didn't take your stuff. I know what you're talking about. Leila, come on. Okay, so here it is. And
it does almost sound like a relationship or something, right? Kind of like
text her. Till you return all my shit. Till you return everything that you took. You're going to remain homeless. And everywhere that you go, people are going to try to take your son from you. That was my hex. Mm-hmm. And now, here it is. Yeah, y'all got to realize I'm all the way thorough and honest. I don't play. So now, here it is. I'll say about 6 or 7, 8 months go by. Me and Leila make contact.
What is contact? He said he did like contact. Maybe I'm just reading into it, but I don't know.
And now, here it is. Yeah, y'all got to realize I'm all the way thorough and honest. I don't play.
Oh, I guess
so now, here it is. I'll say about 6 or 7, 8 months go by. Me and Leila make contact.
Oh, yeah, he's telling you.
And forgiveness is given. And here we are, we on a new journey together. I'm showing up online because here she is and she's still homeless.
It does sound like a relationship.
Living with some man that she just met.
Oh.
That picked her up on the way where she was walking down the street to go to work. So she said, I don't know. Here she is and she homeless. Okay, Leila. I'll go ahead. Let's go ahead. I'll teach you.
So you took it
so
down?
I'm showing up online and I'm teaching her tarot. Continue where we picked up last left off at. We picked up right where we left off at. Because you know what? Leila's a witch. Natural witch. And so powerful. Because I wouldn't pour into her if she wasn't. So I'm giving her everything that she asked for right here for free. I charge $500 a month. And now here it is. And I'm teaching this girl for free that then stole from me. You can't tell me about my motherfucking heart. A couple months go by. Me and Leila, we own it, all contact. But we headed in the right direction. And she says, I want it. I'm tired. If you want it, Leila, got it for you. Same thing that I offered you before you left. It's still right here for you. I said about another month or two, because I think she's off in Ohio. Go by. And we really ain't talking as much, but we message. We good. Now, this is where I got to kind of shift the focus of this story to Christina Lawson. Christina Lawson is my intern. I met her around this time. She had been following me for 3-4 years. And finally, we talked. Boom. She joined the mentorship, y'all.
Hey man, I need to get some advice from this guy how to get a team or something. Got an intern and all this stuff and making money, charging people.
So now here we are, and me and Christina, we're
I'm
meeting
just
up for
kidding.
meetings, and she lives
Kind
in
of.
Hollywood, Florida.
Hollywood, Florida. Hollywood.
And then, during the course of our lessons, she started telling me about herself. She told me that she had a infection that attacked her heart. She ended up having to get a heart transplant. And then when they put the new heart in her, her body rejected the heart. Then on top of that, she has cancer or caught cancer. And when she began to tell me about all these things, I understood the nature of her problem. I understood some things that the medical doctors, with all their certificates that they got up on that motherfucking wall and all that medicine that they got in their goddamn cabinets, didn't understand. You replaced this woman's physical heart, but the master of the house wasn't consulted. The heart chakra wasn't consulted. Energetically, the heart chakra is rejecting that physical heart and throwing your body into chaos. And you need someone who has attained a certain level of mastery that can take part of his life force and put it into you and fix the problem energetically. Realign your heart and your heart chakra, and the rest of the frequencies will vibe together. So I came down to Hollywood, Florida.
Oh, Hollywood.
Because one of my students.
Hey, I'm kind of laughing and chuckling, but hey, man, that whole energy, chakra, raka, tarot card, and all that stuff, a lot of people believe in it. A lot of people believe in it, and they send their money and their life savings, and your family member gets killed or murdered. They pay these people thousands of dollars. I'm not saying it's a situation with him, but I've seen past cases. A lot of people, there's YouTube channels that make a living off of somebody passes away. Well, here's the tarot cards, and this is what they told me. Person died here and there, and then these people get thousands of views. You know, so with ads and stuff, I'm doing something wrong, man. I got to get into the cards and just saying a bunch of hoopla.
Was sick and having to go to the hospital 2 or 3 times a week. And I began to pour into her holistically and magically transform her life. Boom, boom. You need to do this. You need to eat this. Boom. Let's go out here to the beach. Let's go chill in the sun. Whole 9 yards. Why is this important? Because she was the reason why I was still in Florida.
Okay.
Once I got down there and started healing her, y'all know the mental and the emotional healing always comes before the spiritual. During this process, Christina ended up getting sick.
Hollywood, Florida is an armpit.
Caught pneumonia. And had to go, and I had to rush her to the hospital.
What happened to the healing, though? I thought the healing was supposed to take care of those ailments.
So now here it is, now to rush this woman to the hospital. And they won't even let me go up to see her.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, hit the like button, please.
Corona.
Appreciate it.
And she was laying in the hospital dying. The same woman who I came down here and started pouring energy into and started healing and started training her to be my apprentice because she's finna assist me. Help me take care of my business. Help me schedule. Let me train you how to do tarot. And so now, while she's in the hospital, and now I'm not going to leave Florida. Why am I not going to leave Florida? Or why wouldn't I leave Florida? For 2-3 weeks, I stayed right there in Florida, and I don't even live in Florida, and hung out because I'm waiting for her to get out the hospital.
That kind of made me think of like Steve Jobs. I don't know the whole story with him. I know there's supposed to be like a good documentary, but with Steve Jobs, really quick, supposedly, like, you know, he got diagnosed with this pancreatic cancer thing. He delayed the surgery to remove the tumor, which was the recommended treatment. Which cancer, that's a whole nother topic, because I've known people, pharmacists, medical professionals in the field, and there's certain things that you get, and it's not worth taking these IV medications that are going to make you go through hell, the poison that you're putting in your body. you might as well. I used to have a pharmacist that she would tell me if she ever got certain types of cancer and it was to a certain stage, all she was going to do is go to an island somewhere, buy a bunch of weed, and live out the rest of her life. You know, and these people are getting charged all kinds of crazy money under insurance and everything like that, and they're just billing whatever just to keep making money off of the insurance. So, but yeah, he delayed his treatment and stuff like that. During the interim period, he attempted to treat his cancer with alternative medicine, including special diets and maybe some raka shaka, and so he passed away. Did his friend pass away? I don't know if she. We'll see here.
Hospital dying.
Well, she was dying. We'll see if she died.
The same woman who I came down here and started pouring energy into,
But it just makes you think too. Like sometimes if you're delaying, there's some things you really have to use your judgment and stuff like that. And if you're really delaying seeing doctors, I don't know that that's the whole situation with this. By the way, hit like, yo. Is it 14 likes or something? Hit like 100 people watching. Hit the damn. I'm a little aggressive. Sorry. Not that it matters. I'm being censored, but you know, it's not worth to delay those some certain types of therapy, man. You should go get yourself checked out. And if you don't like what the doctor is saying, because I've had doctors tell me things I don't like to hear. I've even gone to a doctor one time that they did my blood results. He told me everything was fine. I went and looked, and at that time, my estrogen was really high. And he looked and he's like, "Oh no, everything's fine." So I'm walking out, and something told me like, "Let me look," because I'm thinking these labs. I'm thinking there's multiple professionals. They're checking it out. I'm thinking there's like something in the system that's like pops up red. No. So I had to go back in there, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't see this," and I had to go to a specialist and get it taken care of. So yeah,
started healing and started training her to be my apprentice because she's finna assist me, help me take care of my business, help me schedule. Let me train you how to do tarot. And so now, while she's in the hospital,
thank you for the likes.
And now I'm not going to leave Florida.
Thank you.
Why am I not going to leave Florida? Or why wouldn't I leave Florida? For 2-3 weeks, I stayed right there in Florida, and I don't even live in Florida, and hung out because I'm waiting for her to get out the hospital. Because she ain't from Florida, and I don't want to leave her stranded. Without no help, no support, or no family. I was it. I'm it. So now, here we go.
Thank you, Tanisha. Appreciate that.
And now I'm getting ready to go down here to Key West on the beaches and go down here to the Everglades and deal with these alligators. And Christina was the person that was supposed to be helping me, but she can't because she's been in the hospital for 2-3 weeks at this time.
Deal with the alligators.
I'm back on the phone with Leila Cavett. She said, "Oh, I had a car, Cavalier or something, and I traded it for a truck." I said, "You traded your car for a truck?" She was like, "Yeah, it got a couple little problems with it, but yeah." So I'm like, "Leila, show me the truck." And she showed me the truck. And I'm like, "Shit, Leila, I need a truck like that. I need a truck just like that because I'm getting ready to go down here to the Everglades and shit. I don't want to go down here in the car." I said, "Shit, let me buy that truck from you." "I'm not selling my truck." I'm like, "Leila, come on, sell me the truck."
So this is interesting. I guess we're talking about the truck that was found here in Hollywood, Florida at the Walmart.
Now, here's the thing, because I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Leila's supposed to be coming down to Florida at this time. She's supposed to be coming down since Christina in the hospital, and she's going to help me till Christina gets out the hospital. So she's going to be the one holding the camera and helping me. Y'all's like, "Why are you getting Leila?" "Because she's a survivor. I'm going out here into the woods, into the Everglades. You don't take nothing but survivors with you." And so now, she says she wants the job. She says she wants to be our apprentice. She says she wants to finish her learning. She says, "I'm going to come to Florida." I said, "Leila, sell me that truck." Leila said, "Give me $3,500. Give me $3,500 for the truck." Now, I said, "Leila, what's wrong with the truck?" She's like, "Well, there's something wrong with the gas line and spark plugs." And I said, "Leila, I'm not going to give you $3,500 for a truck that don't run. You're going to have to drive that motherfucker to Florida before I even give you anything." So now, under my understanding, I'm going to say this again. Under my understanding, I thought I was the reason she was coming to Florida. So now, Leila's going to take $3,500 and stay with me. We got a truck. We got a car. And now I'm finna get her a place for her and her son. And we finna set up business. Now, you might ask yourself, why did this girl drive all the way to Florida to meet some guy. Yeah, because she knew me and I had taken care of her and her son for a number of months. So I showed that I was able to not only support her and her son, but another woman and her son and my motherfucking self.
Bro, this is like too much for me. Like, this is like, holy crap. So wait, how is his sick friend get to Florida? I don't know what. That's a good question. I don't know why she was in Florida. Yeah, because he said the friend was not from Florida and she had the cancer stuff and was dying. So I don't know what the story behind that is. Missy says, Leila, I think it's Leila. It's sad. I think she trusted someone that lied to her. Maybe fathers wanted custody. His girlfriend was jealous. More to the story. Oh, damn. We're gonna have to maybe look more into this. He's so happy to help her. I may be late trying to figure out who this guy is to Leila, but I'm afraid he had everything to do with her disappearance. I'm caught up now. Oh, you watched it. Okay. So my thoughts are she's dead and he sound like a damn fool. She was too good for him. She's gone. So sad. Wait, going to the Everglades to do it? I don't know, man. I don't know what is going on. This is crazy.
So she knew she was going into good hands. Now, Leila says that she was coming to Florida. And just like I told the police department, when I talked to them in person, it took her 4 days to make an 8-hour trip.
I talked to them in person, man, so get off me. That's what he's saying. I don't know what that was, but...
And I thought she was playing, and I thought she was hustling me, and I thought she was wasting my goddamn time. Same thing. I said, nope, because this is what she do. She lie, and she'll manipulate you, and she'll trick you. And I'm like, oh, damn, why this girl? I'm supposed to be going down here to Key West and then the Everglades, and you wasting my time, Leila. I'm finna go. I ain't got time for this. Oh, this is messages that I showed the police department. 4 days. I'm 5 hours away. Then she go back. No, I'm 8 hours. I'm 6 hours away. No, I'm 2. I showed this to the police. I just want y'all to see the inconsistency of what she's telling me. An 8-hour trip took her 4 days. So I don't know what she was doing in Florida during those 4 days. But as I showed the police department, this is what time she showed up to me.
Hey, for the people that are just joining now, because Melanated said, thank you for putting... I put a little brief description in the chat box of this video, but I also did a video. I posted a video at 9 p.m. Eastern. So, you can finish watching this stream, or if you want to stop and pause and go watch the video, it's about 10 minutes long. I give the synopsis and the story, the summary of what happened with Leila. So, yeah, you guys can check that out after if you like.
And this is where we were standing. And this is where the camera was at when she got here. When she pulled up at Racetrack, which is right a couple lots over from Walmart, we pulled right over there to Walmart. Right over there, where her truck would park at.
Man, this is crazy. So, yeah, this is leading right up to where the truck was found at. And we still got, this is 26 minutes in, and it's 51 minutes long.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Damn.
And then she got out her truck. Did I get out too? I think I got out. Did we hug? I don't know. She got in the car with me. Boom, and we pulled off, just like I told the police department. We went to Pollo.
Yeah, that's weird what Kelly was saying. I don't understand what this whole alligator thing in the Everglades is. I don't know if that's like some sort of slang talk for something else, or it's just, I don't know. Is this guy not a suspect? I don't know, Janine. I want to see the rest of this video. I'm kind of curious about he definitely knew her, but with people like this, you just let them talk, man. They're going to keep talking, making videos, let them talk, I guess. I mean, he feels he's innocent, or he says he's innocent, I mean.
Tropical in Fort Lauderdale about her and her son, a feast. And then we went right out here to Fort Lauderdale Park. Park Beach. And we ate. Her and her son. We ate. We smoked weed. We got high. She went out on the beach. I went to go work out. We stayed out there for a couple of hours. She got in the car. Now, of course, we didn't discuss business and things of that nature. That ain't none of y'all business.
business, none of your business. That's what I'm like wondering. This is kind of really interesting, man. Really interesting.
Then we went to the Cheesecake Factory to get something to eat. That's also on camera too. I'm pretty sure they can pull that up too. Now, once we left there, I think we ended up eventually.
I don't know that he has a YouTube channel, but if you guys want to look him up, he has a Facebook. It's Shannon Ryan. You can check him out here. You can go follow him. He has a page. I think he has like a business and stuff. Oh, he actually made a post too. I don't know if he's talking about this story though. You guys want me to read the post to you? And then we'll continue with the video. Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just keep watching the video. He has a following though. I mean, I don't know. Oh, he has 16,000 followers. I mean, he's built up a page, started a business. I guess changing his life around. I can manifest a car or a house, but just straight up manifesting money is frowned upon in the higher laws. So you can't manifest money because it's looked down upon. The laws of the universe could give a fuck less how much money you got or how much money is coming your way. My spirit teams laugh at such requests. You have people sick, suffering, and lost, and supposedly I got all this power and my only focus is to make sure people get rich. Listen, child, if you hadn't spent that moment on a money ritual, that money was coming to you anyway. Oh, he's going off. You lazy mother effers need to get out there and use the gifts the universe gave you to support yourself and stop asking the universe a free handout. I can respect that part there. Hey, self-accountability, I guess. My goddess gave me my spiritual gifts and powers and told me I shouldn't have to ask her for shit else. And he put at the end of this Buril. I don't know if that's like a demon or a devil or spirit or something. Brual. Sounds like Bahamut, right? What's the guy's name? Baphomet?
Going back towards Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood. Bing. This is the exact same thing that I tell the police officer. Man, I was asleep. We pulled up to the gas station. Boom. When I pull up to the gas station, it's some guys in a car that she talking to. These guys look for me because it's like some motherfucker that she was talking to at the beach, and you just got to know, Leila, she a friendly motherfucker. She don't care nothing about your boundaries. She would tear your boundary down and start a conversation with you. And you're going to talk to her. So this is her energy. This is her frequency. And like I told you, like some guys she was talking to at the beach, but I'm not sure. And like I said, it seemed like she was down here longer than what she was telling me, so I don't know if she know him or not. But when we pulled up to that gas station and I was waking up, she was already in a fucking conversation. And I told them, just pull back up the cameras. Pull back up the cameras. And then you'll see that she's talking to some guys in a black car right there at the gas pump. And now me waking up, my ego, because she's had the conversation and this guy asked her, do you like to party? That was just exact word. Do you like to party? That's what I'm hearing as I wake up. And then I'm like, damn, don't these dudes see me? They can't see me in the car. So I get out the car. It's my ego.
Oh, snap.
Hey. And I walked right over there and said, nah. She don't like to party. She good. Like, and, like, and then they pull out. Now I go back around to her and I was like, what the fuck is that? She's like, nah, I know them. It's cool. I said, Leila, how the fuck do you know them? You just got to Florida.
You know, honestly, man, what he's saying, it really does sound like some Florida shit, though. I can't even lie. You know, I don't want to put that on her because I don't know her and all that stuff, and I don't know what he's saying, if it's all true or not. But it really does sound like some Florida shit, though. Party stuff, all that stuff, man. People, random cars, random guys, people like it. I knew chicks like that, like years ago when I was into the whole partying and going out. I knew chicks like that. You know, just whatever, from car to car, just bounce around, whatever. You know.
You don't know them. She's like, yeah, I do know. Leila got her and her son and got in the car with those guys.
Wow.
I want y'all to hear me. I'm at Racetrack. Walmart is
Racetrack. Oh my God. Yeah.
Like
Florida.
They basically almost right next to each other. And this is how I explained to the police officer. So I want y'all to hear me.
That's true. That is true.
So now, when she get in the car with these guys, and I said, it got to be on camera that I leave racetrack and go right over there to Walmart parking lot. Right there near the truck. Shit. Boom. And I go to sleep under the understanding she'll be back. This is what she do. When I wake up in the morning, she didn't come back. She told me she was going to sleep in her truck. She didn't sleep in her truck.
For sure.
She never came back. So now I get up in the morning and I'm waiting. And like
Miriam says, yeah, it does. I'm from Florida, but they wouldn't approach a girl with a baby like that. I don't know, unless she was known to do that. I mean, I used to see that stuff all the time, man. That's why I had to get away from a lot of people. That's why I'm on my solo-ish. I've seen chicks like that, known chicks like that, just bouncing around.
My whereabouts. First of all, Walmart, cameras, car, and then when I leave Walmart parking lot, I drive to racetrack. Again, cameras, and then I sit there all day because they had free Wi-Fi, and I wanted to get off my.
And what did I tell you? If you guys watched the video I posted earlier, what did I tell you about Walmart? Right? I went to Walmart today. I didn't go inside. I just drove by. I took video. I'm working on a video for you guys. I drove to Walmart so I could show you guys the area. I drove to this other area, this parking lot. I showed all the cars. I even walked up to this van that was suspect as like this mysterious, huge ass white van. I'm like, who the hell drives this shit? Maybe it's people working or whatever. But what happened was when I left the Walmart, because I wanted to show you guys another sketchy area. I went to go do a U-turn. And when I did this U-turn, the car in front of me swerves, like just swerves to the right. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I kind of slow down. And then the guy on the passenger side jumps out with a gun in his hand. Looked like a 9mm gun in his hand. I was like, oh shit. And he wasn't looking at me, but he was looking at, I think, the guy behind me, the car behind me, or the car on the side. So I saw that shit. I was like, oh, wow. So I kind of ducked. I did like this, and I just hit the gas. And literally, like, in that plaza where there was cops, like, they couldn't see. I'm sure they didn't see what happened, but they were really close. There was cops right there. The guy didn't care. Pulled out his gun, just holding that shit like that, just right across the street from the Walmart. That's Florida shit.
Data. So I'm sitting there all motherfucking day long on camera, going in and out of racetrack, talking to the clerks and everybody in the store the whole day. Besides when I went to go get some weed and came back and got high. Yeah. So let's talk about it. And then after Leila didn't come back, I think I gave her $3,000. For that truck. Yeah, same thing I told the police. I gave her $3,000 in cash. The moment she got in the car with me, because that was our understanding. With an understanding that I was gonna give her $500 more when she helped me clean that filthy motherfucking car out. Or truck. She never came back that day. Or let's just say she took too long to come back, according to my understanding. And I said, you know what? I'll keep that $500 myself, and I'll clean this motherfucking truck out myself. While I'm cleaning out the truck, I just want you to understand.
Bro, this sounds very suspicious, though. I can't lie. This sounds really suspect.
Yep, I fucked up. See, because she told me she was selling me the truck, and I gave her the money. I said, we'll just handle the paperwork when we get back. When we get back, we'll just go ahead and boom. I don't feel like going through all your junk and shit that you got in this car. We'll just handle the paperwork when we get back. But when I got to that store, Leila had another plan because Leila got in the car with these guys, and I felt like I was played. I'm going to show you why. Because when I clinked out the truck, I want to be very specific about what I said. Leila told me that she had took her Cavalier or her car, this was about 2 months before, and traded it for a truck, almost an even swap, which didn't sound right either. But now, when I go clean out the truck, guess what, y'all? Y'all know what I'm finna say. The paperwork ain't in the truck. There's no title to the truck. I'm getting nervous now. I'm feeling played now. Oh, there's a title in the truck, though. A title to the Cavalier that she said she traded for it. And a tag to it. This girl sold me a stolen truck. is my greatest fear right now.
Yeah, man. Like, regardless of what you think of all this is just really shady, man. All this stuff, not a situation you want to be in or put yourself or be around, especially with a child. Child should not be in any of this, you know?
I parked that motherfucker right back at Walmart. Right back at Walmart. I got it.
Oh, yeah. Miami's super sketch. Hollywood can be, there's some areas. Miami is super. I don't go to Miami. I hate going to Miami. People cannot, Florida in general, people can't drive. People are high. I mean, I honestly, at least half of the people are retarded or on something or whatever mental. I don't go to Miami unless I really have to. I don't go out there, man. You don't want to get caught in traffic out there.
In my car, what did I do for the rest of the day? I think I went back to motherfucking racetrack. And the beach is what I do. As I'm waiting for Christina to get out the goddamn hospital.
Oh, she's still in the hospital?
Now, here it is, the next day. The next day. I think I immediately left racetrack. Yep. On camera. Yeah. I slept in the motherfucking parking lot, which is right next to Walmart. Mm-hmm. And then I drove over to Walmart. With the understanding, I'm finna go to Key West, y'all. And then I'm finna go down here to the Everglades. And I ain't got time to wait on this girl to come back. Here go day number 2. And she ain't back. The window on the passenger side of her truck was broken and down. So I go over there and I park and I go inside my car and I get a garbage bag and I walk over to the truck and I'm gonna put it on the window because I'm gonna be gone for about a week or 2. So it don't rain in the fucking truck. As I get out my car. Yeah, y'all. The story get good now. Yeah.
Tina, thank you so much. Love you. I appreciate the support. Some cats say thanks for bringing in some entertainment to our night. This man's lack of ability to shut the heck up is going to burn him. He's a good storyteller. I'll say that. Everything about him just says Florida to me. A lot of these scenarios, it's Florida to me. Even I saw somebody, I think it was Siren, commented that, like he wouldn't let a woman with a child get into a car with a bunch of guys. Yo, that's Florida. That's normal shit. I mean, I haven't been around those types of people in a very long time, especially after my daughter. That's Florida, man.
As I get out my car and I'm walking over to the truck, I was like, police everywhere. They jumped out. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, free. What's up?
Oh.
Who are you? Do you? I'm like, man, I'm Barruel. Y'all might can call me Shannon Ryan just so we don't get this identification confused, but I'm Barruel. Who truck is this? It's my truck. I just bought it from Leila Cavett.
Oh, Jesus. So the cops literally rolled up on him while this car was in the parking lot. I've told myself after this whole situation, the global situation that's going on, like I need to go to Walmart and just record. I don't want to walk in there because I know the people that are going into Walmart, chances are these are not the people that are really taking precautions, probably. Not all, but it's just a place that's probably not the cleanest place, you know? But I thought about that. I could just stand at Walmart and record and you'd get content, original content. Shout out to Predator Poachers.
Is there a problem? Well, how do you know her? We go through this whole shit that I just told y'all. Now, let me break it down. Hold up. That's an officer. Is something wrong?
Wait a minute.
That's truck stolen.
Oh, Tina, I thought it said $4.99. I don't know if that was a mistake. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. I swear I looked at it, it said $4.99. Thank you so much, though. I really appreciate that.
Stolen. Because, see, that's my greatest fear. My greatest fear is I done bought or received stolen fucking property. So I keep asking officer, is the truck stolen? Because I'm telling you who I bought it from. I'm telling you how much I gave them. And I feel like she done played me because the fucking paperwork ain't in the car. So what the fuck can I do with it? She was like, no, the truck's not stolen. I talked to like 4 officers. I ain't even going all that. I talked to like 4 officers right there in the parking lot of Walmart. And all 4 of them questioned me thoroughly. And now when I'm over here, see these 2 women officers, they pull up. Or detectives. And I already know 2 women officers, you can kind of feel the vibes. Oh Lord, this. And so now they start asking me questions. But their line of questioning is different from the men that was questioning. Their line of questions are more so, what kind of mother was Leila? She's a good mother. You know, would she ever been? No, she would never abandon her son. I can tell you that right fucking now. She loved that boy too much. She might not have been the best mother, but she loved that boy. And so now here it is, and I go to telling them what kind of mother that she is. They're not asking about Leila being missing. They're not asking about none of that shit. They just want to know what type of mother she was, and da 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 da. And so I go into all that with them. Now, I said, officer, y'all can search my car. Oh no, we don't need to search. I said, no, y'all can search it. Like shit, y'all can search it. Y'all got me pulled over here, and I'm telling you that I was the last person to see her. Now here we are, and we standing out here, and the woman police officer, I can't remember her name, y'all, but she knows she was on. This is what makes me feel kind of funny about the whole situation. So now I give the woman my phone. I tell her, you can go through it. Here go me and Leila conversation. Here go every conversation. She said, I need to take pictures of it with my phone. Go ahead. Do you know why Leila? I assume Leila was coming to Florida to see me. No, I don't. But I assume she was coming to see me. Now, here it is. And after the woman read my text message, kind of understood the story of me being fucked out of $3,000 in a fucking truck. She says, I want you to write a message for me. I'm like, what you want me to say? She said, have you contacted Leila at all? I said, no, I ain't messaged yet because I know what she do. I figure she'll come back, but no, I ain't messaging her. I want you to message her and say to her, Leila, you fucked me again. I'm tired of this shit. I don't want the truck. You can have it. I'm sticking the keys up under the seat. And you can just come get the truck when you want it. And then the officer told me, we want you to do that because we're hoping she'll come back to the truck. It made sense at the time. We're hoping she'll come back to the truck and think that she can make some extra money by reselling the truck again. So now I'm really starting to get just like, man, this goddamn truck, got to be stolen. It got to be. Now, let me tell y'all something. I don't know nothing about Leila being missing at this time because I don't watch fucking TV.
The whole animated thing too, I kind of used to that from maybe it's a Florida thing too. He has a Facebook 17,000, so he might be, he's doing a video. I get that whole thing. Cracker sent a donation. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Missed a lot of this due to my Java assignment, but love your commentary and your videos. Miss your live streams often. So here's a little love from under brother. Cheers for all the work you do. Man, I appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I took a long break. I really need to have schedule. That's my biggest issue. I need a streaming schedule. But with this guy, man, it's interesting. It's really interesting. I mean, this guy's literally at the scene of a vehicle that Leila was her vehicle, or she sold it to him. I don't know exactly, but
I don't know nothing about no baby being found in Myanmar because I don't watch fucking TV. I don't turn on the news. I don't do none of that shit. So when I'm standing out there, I don't know the baby missing until the officer say, I mean, not the baby missing, Leila's missing. But the baby had been found in Myanmar, and that's why they done. And I'm like, no, Leila would never leave her baby. Now, not only do I have this officer take keys out of my hand and put them in the truck, then they said, as I was getting ready to go, I think we'll go ahead and search your truck, your car. All right. While they standing there searching my car, one of my spirit guys said, go ahead and take that picture. Yeah, and take that one right there too. You're gonna need those later. Just chill. And so now they searched my car, then, and they said, okay, you can go. I said, I just want to be clear about one thing. I said, okay, so y'all know I'm not from Florida. They said, yeah. And y'all know I don't live nowhere down here. I be in the car, I be in a hotel room, so I don't live here. So they're like, yeah. And I said, and I just told you I'm getting ready to go down here to Key West, and I'm getting ready to go down here to the Everglades, and you're not going to be able to contact me or call me like you think you finna. They're like, yeah, we understand. So
I want to know what's in the Everglades.
The last person to see you, and y'all finna let me go. They're like, yeah, go ahead, because we don't have no reason to hold you. I got in my car and I rode off. Y'all got to feel me on this. See? Now, when I ride off,
he might as well be from Florida, yo, because I would swear if he didn't say he wasn't from Florida, I would have thought he was from Florida.
I say, I'm about 20 minutes away from that Walmart. And I'll say that woman police officer called me back. And she said, I need you to come back to Walmart. I was like, really? She's like, yeah, I need to take some more pictures out your phone. I was like, well, I can't come back right now because I got to deal with a client. But I'll meet you there in the morning.
Oh, client could be for his. I think he does like mentorship and I don't know, spiritual stuff. I get it though. Like, I mean, he's coming out like just 100, like saying his story. So a lot of people are probably not gonna like that, especially when somebody's missing. I get it. I mean, you know, from a content creator YouTube perspective, you know, there's sometimes stories that have drug aspects to them and somebody's missing and you bring it up and people go nuts. They start attacking. How could you know? People just go nuts and crazy. But, you know, I don't know what he's saying is true or not. You know, I don't know the guy. He definitely knew her for sure. 100% knew this woman, you know, no doubt. If you saw the previous video that I did earlier, she had a family member stated that she had some sort of one time was smoking crack or something like that, and it was reported to the police. So there's some sort of, you know, so it sounds like she was around shady people.
She said, you meet me there in the morning? I said, yeah. You want me to pull back up in the same parking lot? She's like, yeah. So when I got off the phone with her, I'm like, y'all, that just doesn't sound right. I said, I just answered all your questions thoroughly, and now you want me to come back so you can take some more pictures on my phone when I just let you take pictures on my phone. And then it was also the fact that you want to meet me, but very specifically, you want me to go to Walmart parking lot. You could have met me at the police station. You could have met me anywhere. You want me to go back to this scene for a reason, and I don't understand why. So now I'm talking to Christina later on, and she tells me about the missing baby in Myanmar. And I'm like,
yo,
oh,
thank you,
shit.
man. Appreciate it, Ray.
So my Leila, now 2 and 2 starting to come together. And I was like, okay. And then now, let's forward. I didn't go back to meet that officer. Why? Christina told me that the Hollywood Police Department came up there to see her and answer questions about me, about where I'm at,
So they were looking into him, the Hollywood police.
I just want to re-emphasize this is a person that's in the fucking hospital, hooked up to tubes and almost.
Hey, man, savage, man. They got to do what they got to do. They just showed up.
Dying, and now they're harassing her. Not once, not twice, not 3, not 4 fucking times. So yeah, let's be clear on that. So now they harassing her. How do you know? Answer question. Boom, boom, boom. She explains everything clearly. And now the Hollywood Police Department said, "Well, we need him to come talk to us." And then she says, "He talked to y'all yesterday. Y'all let him go." And then they said, "No, that wasn't us. That was Myanmar Police Department that detained him. They questioned him." But since they're dealing with the missing child, because the child was found in Myanmar, but the truck was in Hollywood.
What he's saying is true as far as like Miramar and Hollywood. What I'm saying is not to discount all the other stuff, but I'm just saying what I can verify. Hollywood and Miramar is literally like the border of Walmart is like 2 miles or a couple miles. Like it's literally like right there. You can be in Hollywood and you can be in Miramar like that. Like if you're right at the border, it's very. Florida's thing is very weird, but it's super, super close to each other. So I could see how there could be a thing where the child was found in Miramar, which is what was reported, but the truck was considered in Hollywood. But it's all under the guise of Broward County, which Broward County is big. So
we're dealing with the missing girl, Hollywood, and they want to talk to me and they want to ask some additional questions. I ain't got a problem with that. But you know what I got a problem with? I got a problem with how this female officer just tried to trick me to come back to Walmart parking lot so y'all can question me and probably detain me and arrest me. And I ain't trying to go to jail during Corona, and I'm a black man. You know what else I don't like? I don't like how Myanmar Police Department had an illegal stakeout in Hollywood, detained me, searched me, then let me go, but took the keys from the truck from me, put the keys up under the seat, then have me send a text message that looked like I was angry about something, and then want me to come back to the scene after you to put the keys up under the seat to have Hollywood Police Department, who's supposed to be dealing with the fucking truck to begin with, and the whole situation, question me. You just made me look guilty as fuck before I come back to talk, because I thought I was talking to Hollywood anyway.
So I can. All right, this whole thing where he's saying that the police wanted him to text her and be like, "Hey, you can have the truck. Forget it. I'm leaving the keys here." I can see both sides. I can see how this could potentially be maybe a police setup. I could see how he would feel like that, because I wouldn't want to send no shit like that. Like if this chick is missing and now they're telling me to text her, we're going to have to do a video. We're going to have to record this. You're going to have to do like an affidavit, sign some papers before you think I'm just going to do that. But from the other perspective, as I've heard of and seen cases, murder cases, where there was one story I forgot. I think it was here in Florida. Like The woman went missing. They believe she was dead. They sent a text to the guy they suspected. The woman came from the islands. I don't know if it was Jamaica or something like that. She came here. It was actually in Miramar. I can't remember the name of the thing. The guy was super, super jealous. Like, woman couldn't go anywhere. Like, she would go to work. This guy was showing up at the job. Like, just creepo. And so she ends up missing. And what they did was they texted this guy from her phone, I believe. I think it's what they did. I think they texted from her phone, and they said something like, I don't remember the exact message. This dude freaks out because he knows he killed her. I believe he stuffed her body, but now he's getting a text. He's like, oh shit. And a lot of these people, a lot of times they go back to the body to either check that it's there, maybe fantasize about it, maybe move it. They're following this guy. So they follow him all the way to the body and they found the body. So I kind of understand maybe they're trying to lure her back if she's alive, this chick, or whoever has her or whatever. But at the same, for him too, I wouldn't want to send no text like that. And then they have that on record and they use it in court. We're going to have to come to some agreement, documents filled out, signed, signatures, whatever.
I thought that's who I was helping. They never identified themselves as Miramar Police Department. Nope. I thought I was fully helping the Hollywood Police Department. That's why I gave them the keys to the truck with my fingerprints on it. That's why I sent the message right there, timestamp that picture, because I sent that message right there, standing right there with the police department too. In this era of I can't breathe. Y'all say, oh no, you should just go down there. Yeah, a black man that got over 15 fucking felonies. A missing girl, and the black man said he the last person that talked to her. I just felt like they just tried to wrap this case up too quick and like, yeah, he had something to do with it and just lock him up when I've been nothing but cooperatives from the fucking beginning. It seemed like they were just trying to make a case. And I ain't the one. Now, do your motherfucking job. Find the girl. Now, here we are. And I also want to say, when that police officer was just questioning me, they didn't make it look like Leila, what's the word I want to use, was missing. They made it more look like she had ran away, just to be honest with you. Now, the police department go up there and see Christina again, and they start asking her for my phone, and she won't give them my phone. Telling them to get a warrant, they want my phone. Then the FBI go up there, and they want the phone too.
Yeah, the FBI got involved.
We just want his phone. We want to look through his phone. This girl is dying in the hospital, and that phone is her only way of contacting or connecting with me and talking to me daily so I can be her spiritual guidance. And you want her to give up the only way that she got to talk to me.
It's kind of crazy now, too, if you think about it. The friend, Christina, now she's involved in this case, right? This woman, I guess she's on her deathbed. She has cancer. You're having to deal with this bullshit on the side with these people, cops showing up, interrogating you. You see how, like, sometimes you associate with people and the shit that comes from it? You know what I'm saying? That's why, I mean, I back away from so many people. The shit that comes with just associations and the shit that it could bring you, right?
Once I find out the FBI involved, that's exactly what I needed. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Now, here we are, and they go up there again, harassing her about the phone, talking about we gonna just come back with a warrant and we're just gonna take it. And she's crying on the phone with me, y'all. Y'all ain't gotta go through that shit. Y'all ain't gotta see someone dying in the hospital, hooked up to tubes and fucking crying.
Tony said last person he said he watched her drive off with 4 dudes. I think most people know what he means, if that's what he's implying. Like, if I'm saying that somebody was taken and kidnapped and I'm the last person to see her kidnapped, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, most people know that, okay, that's what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like, technically, if somebody's killed, right? Somebody's under somewhere, they got chopped up. Yes, technically the person that killed the person is probably the last person to see them, but we mean before the person was taken or whatever, you know?
Being harassed and worried and stressed. So now here it is. And I tell Christina, I said, Give them the motherfucking phone. Ain't nothing on it. I ain't did shit. What do they want to look at? Some weird shit? Give them the fucking phone. Stop making it difficult. Ain't nothing on it because I ain't guilty. Now, here we are. And I call the FBI agent that left his car with Christina, Agent 1. Let's talk about it. Sir, do you have a warrant for my arrest? No. Do you want me to turn myself in? No. Well, what's the problem? Well, usually when someone's missing, we're able to ask additional questions. We're able to ask additional questions, but you don't have a place of residence and you don't have a place. I told them that shit before they let me go. So don't try to make it look like I ran or disappeared. I told them motherfuckers that exact shit out my mouth and it's recorded before I left. Because I ain't scared of shit. That's why I told them. I ain't scared of shit. Now, here it is. And he tell me, yeah. And I'm like, okay, do I need to turn myself? He's like, no, there's no reason for you to turn yourself in. I said, well, I'm on my way back to Florida. And I don't want y'all pulling up on me out of nowhere. Jump out, boys. Like I done did something wrong on some fucking criminal. I said, so I'm willing to turn myself in now, or I'll go down to Hollywood Police Department my motherfucking self. Because y'all ain't gonna make me look out like I'm a bad guy. Now, ask yourself again why they ain't said nothing about me. Because so now here it is, and I tell the agent, I said, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Only reason that I didn't go back when that Hollywood police officer detective was calling me because I felt like they was full of shit and they had fucked up this investigation. How are you gonna detain a man outside your jurisdiction and then want to re-question me again? And I feel like you're trying to set me up. Why do I feel like you're trying to set me up? Okay, I had 15 years in prison. I got a number of fucking felonies.
Yeah, I have to people that like start talking like and telling like a like going with a story. I really tend to stay away from that. Don't really typically believe it either. You know, I'm hearing him out. I'm hearing because he has some interesting details for sure that I've never heard before. Definitely knew her. I mean, he's the guy that was supposed to buy the car. He was there. The cops pull up on him at the Walmart parking lot.
And I just told you I was the last person to see you. You can just easily just say case closed. Yeah, it is. It's that easy. What about my heart, y'all? What about the work that I do? Is it because I'm black? Is it because I've been to prison? That makes me a criminal? Is it because I'm a witch?
Well, if you've been to prison, yeah, you were a criminal at one point, at least.
It's because I talk occultism. It's because I talk about darkness.
Cultism? Somebody did tell me he's into like the occult or something, or darkism. I don't know.
Yeah, but what about that light that I talk about? What about the healing that I do?
Oh.
Y'all so easy to throw a motherfucker away. Y'all so easy to throw a motherfucker up under the bus and don't know shit. Don't message me about teaching you nothing. Ain't no Marines going on from this point on.
I guess he had like backlash. I'm thinking maybe he got backlash from his followers or something, or people were upset. And I mean, earlier in the video, he said he had known people for years and they turned his back on him. We're gonna have to see what happened, man. Like, what happened? Damn. I guess because he said maybe because the whole thing, cops showing up and he's there, and then him saying that he was the last person to see her.
Healing. And Marine going on. I don't appreciate that. You know, same people I helped, the same people that tried to throw me up on the motherfucking bus and didn't know shit.
Tell me about it.
Here it is. And according to her own family, Leila was on crack. I didn't know Leila was on crack. One of her family members made that goddamn comment to the newspaper. Yeah, we had to run out of the house because she was smoking crack.
And that's true. From the articles that I was reading and researching yesterday, and if you watch the previous video, that's true. I'm not doing him. That's what I'm saying. Like, some of this stuff sounds true. You know, maybe he's not telling the whole truth. Maybe there's things he's leaving out. He's very animated and stuff, but you know, I mean, I definitely could see why they would see him as suspicious. You know what I mean? You know.
So this had to happen somewhere within that year we disconnected because I went and gave $3,000 to a fucking crackhead. that disappeared right after I gave it to her, and we ain't seen her since. And now the FBI investigated me. They think I'm dumb, but I ain't stupid. Yeah, you investigated me, but you ain't investigating me about no missing girl. I know you ain't. Because Hollywood Police Department could have handled that. No. Because when I tried to talk to the police, the FBI agent about the case, he didn't want to hear it. He was like, no, I really don't want to deal with it. I'm going to transfer you to the other department. I just wanted to make contact with you. Man, get the fuck out of here. Really? You investigated me for something else in that other department, which is probably going to be Hollywood Police Department. They're two separate investigations. And so now what are you investigating me for? Was Leila involved in something? I think so. And now they're trying to make a connection with me.
Damn, is he really getting death? Oh, she said, I can only imagine the hundreds of death threats. By the way, Leila was arrested for meth last year. She was on crack and living in a motel with a drug dealer before coming to Florida. Damn, bro. We're going to have to look some more into this. Gonna have to look more into this. That's crazy, man. That's insane, dude. That's because people on FB Facebook groups are going real life and messaging this guy saying her blood was on his hands. Oh, damn. Well, Facebook can definitely be pretty toxic. I think Facebook is probably one of the worst places. You can argue, I can't even say the word, arguably, whatever. Say Twitter might be, but I definitely don't condone people going after this guy. You know, you're leaving that for the investigators and the police or whatever.
Need to her, but you got my phone. Go through it. Search my whereabouts. Look at where I'm at. Look at where I've been. Look at who I talked to. And then you're going to find out you wasted your motherfucking time when you could have been looking for her. Do I think Leila's missing? Not at first. How can she be missing when she was homeless? All her family members crying, oh, Leila, where were y'all when the girl was on the street? Where were y'all when she ain't had nowhere to go? All these people got, oh, we worried about you, Leila. Oh, we miss you, Leila. Well, why y'all weren't missing her when she was homeless? And she ain't had nowhere to go, all you fake-ass light workers that want all this goddamn attention.
Damn. Where's Leila? Nobody knows. She's still missing. It's interesting what he said because he was telling us the backstory. And, right, he does sound like he's from here. He does, yo. He was telling us the backstory and that she was homeless, bouncing around from house to house. The article that I read, I opened up a couple of articles. I didn't look too deep into it, but it did state that she was like had a family member, and then she went to a friend's house, and things didn't work out. And the family member said that she was on crack, and and out of all this, man, it's the child that suffers, man. It really is the child that suffers. I don't know what she was dealing with, but then he brought up the point too. Now that, like, where is the family then? On TV and all this stuff. Where's the family then? And I don't know if the family was there or not, but if his story is true, then they weren't there, I guess. I don't know. Or they'd have to pull away from her.
All these people want to put up pages and shit. When we searching for you, Leila, was you searching for her when she was homeless? Because I tried to give her a fucking job and a place to stay. And try to help feed her son and take care of her son. I tried to build something with them. What the fuck were you doing besides making a fucking post? I don't know who I am. See?
I think them dudes took her money and killed her and dumped the baby in the parking lot, or maybe she was high. I mean, sometimes things happen too, right? Sometimes accidents have people overdose, and then people just dump the person, dump the body, dump them somewhere, get rid of it. It sounds very suspect, though, that she drove to Florida and she was supposed to come there and they were supposed to start whatever together. She was supposed to sell him the car. He was waiting for the car. She never showed up, or he gave her $3,000. That doesn't make sense. And she stole the history she's stolen from him before.
Y'all follow a page, a timeline. You don't see the work that I do every day. You don't see the energy that I put in.
Why so?
I told y'all
Oh my god, I shouldn't laugh about
everything
that.
that I told the police department, that I, and the FBI. And I want to be clear about this. I talked to the FBI agent, Agent One, and he told me that he's going to set up a meeting between me and somebody from some department so we can sit down and go down through the peculiars of this case the next day. Appointment 9:00. They didn't show up that day, and they still ain't showed up. 3 days, they ain't called. I ain't heard from them. Ever since I called the FBI, they have not called me back. Period.
Oh no, what happened to the cat? Oh my god.
I'm in Tennessee right now. I'm in Tennessee right now, but I'm on my way to Florida. I'm gonna pull right up to that Hollywood Police Department because we trying to find Leila. Let me make sure y'all know everything that I know, and make sure that y'all know that I ain't running from shit. I just wanted to make sure everyone knows what's going on. But to some of you motherfuckers that got on my post saying all that slick shit.
Lori said something kind of interesting here. I think she was doing, but I think she knew what she was doing before leaving for Florida. Knowing he was giving her $3,000, she was never interested in him, just the money, and used the shit out of him. Not saying she's a bad person, just a horrible disease. That's an interesting theory because it almost sounded like they were in a relationship for the way he was saying things, and he gave her a lot of chances. Some sort of relationship, doesn't have to be healthy. It could be toxic, whatever it is. I don't know. And she didn't come through. And the stories of him saying she's hopping into cars and in and out of different people, different guys, if it's true.
Yeah, all that dark shit. Oh, he's dark. Oh, he's the coldest. Oh, he's been to prison. Bitch, so what? And I'm magical. And I bless and I heal. I'm about done with you light workers because you motherfuckers delusional. Oh, yeah. So here we are, y'all. Put some respect on my name.
Damn.
Are you well?
Yo, this guy went hard, man. I almost want to do like phone calls, but I don't know if I have time to set it up right now. Should have done some phone calls. Yo, he said put respect on my name. Jesus. Definitely ego. F y'all, man. I want to hear shit. Turn your back on me. I tutored you. Taught you lessons. Known you 5-6 years. And you turn your back on me? Just go where the wind blows? The minute some feathers get ruffled, you turn your back on me? Huh?
Oh, you've been to prison? Bitch, so what? And I'm magical. And I bless and I heal.
Damn.
I'm about done with you light workers because you motherfuckers delusional. Oh, yeah. So here we are, y'all.
Shit.
Put some respect on
He might come
name.
on. I don't know. He might come
Are
on.
you well?
He might come on. And I probably wouldn't have to ask many questions. He'd probably just talk. He told a pretty interesting story, man. He didn't put no fluff to it. No censorship. I mean, no like niceness. No, like he just put it out there. Put it out there, man. Well, you guys let me know your thoughts on that. I wasn't expecting to get all that. Yeah, I can't even type right now. Let me see if there's any new updates for her real quick. I don't think there is, but family desperate for clues. FBI joint search. No, nothing. Nothing. Some people just can't. That whole movement and all that animation stuff. I've talked to a lot of people like that. I mean, like I said, maybe it could be online influence, but to be honest, too, like I've known people that, I'm not trying to put anything on him like that, but people that have done drugs and all that kind of stuff. I've been around people like that, party, but like people that have done it long term and then they get off of it, they have like this, like just kind of energy, man. Just like I don't know. Layla's the last. Layla, one of her last posts, she seemed excited to be going back to work. That's why she got the truck. She was going to be his assistant. So she would just up and leave knowing she. That's what I'm so surprised sometimes too, because I know some YouTubers and stuff like that, like, or people, like, they have these little operations and they have all these people doing everything for free and like doing this and that, secretary. Like, where do you find these people that just do this shit? Maybe it's because I just like to be solo and I'm just like, don't trust people, man. This is why I do things solo, because shit like this, But anyway, I think I'm gonna end the stream. And I appreciate you guys following. Make sure you subscribe, follow, like, and all that stuff. Share the video. If you haven't seen the previous video with the synopsis, if you don't know what's going on, you should definitely go check out that video, either here on YouTube, which everything gets demonetized, or on Facebook. And tomorrow I'm going to go out in the morning back to the Walmart area and some of those other areas and record a little bit more, just to kind of put a little video of the area so you guys can kind of get a visual of what that area looks like and some of the sketch things. Solo dolo, best way to be. Yep. No drama, all this craziness from these people. It's possible she was tricking and they killed her. Good night, Spicy. Yeah, man, I don't know. I definitely think there's going to be more of this, but hey, he's being open and transparent, coming out and saying his story. He has a following. So if I had a following, which I guess I do, and something happened, I'd probably have to get lawyers involved, to be honest with you, though, because you can really drown yourself talking on a case or whatever. But, sometimes you got to follow and you got to go represent yourself, man. Bring attention to your story or whatever. So, all right, man. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Peace. Message me, email me. Not really. Good night.